Hello, Facebook. Well, welcome to. I know it's Tuesdays with Mish, which is what I generally do on Tuesdays, but I know it's Friday today, and it feels like ages since we've last spoken. So apologies for missing out on Tuesday this week. It's just that time of the year. It's November right now, which means I'm really gearing up for the Christmas fairs. So I've actually signed up for 4 Christmas fairs this year, which is actually crazy. Because I don't even do up to 4 fairs a year, what more in a space of a month. So there's no denying I'm absolutely swamped at the moment trying to create some products that I can sell at the fairs that would make really nice Christmas gifts. I'm also working really hard on my paintings, creating all different kinds of paintings and continuing on my art journey. So I've just got a lot going on really, and the kids have been sick, so and apart from them being sick, they've gotten me slightly sick as well, so that's all to do with that, and it's all part of the process, I suppose. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about this question that I've been hearing around me, from certain people who've approached me, and I've also been sort of coming across it on the YouTubes and in my emails on how do I find my passion. I think it's a really good question, and I'm one that I used to ask myself a lot, and I get people constantly asking me that, and I just generally, I think, talk about, right, how does one find their passion? Well, for me, I think it's, first of all, painting was never really on my radar as my passion. If anything, friends who know me would say that eating or cooking is my passion. Food is my passion, but it was never really painting. And actually, currently, I'm working alongside a core story specialist to really dig into my why and what is that fire that's burning, that's keeping me going and doing all these things. So I'm in that process, but in the process of finding it. Alright, we're back. So in the process of these discussions, I actually realized that my passion is life. Like, it is really simply life. I never kind of realized before that, but I am really passionate about life and living life, like living it to the fullest and doing everything like full-heartedly, wholeheartedly. Every time I do something, I'll do everything for wholeheartedly. So that's actually my passion, living life to the fullest. So sometimes your passion may not be, my point is, your passion may not be what you think it should be. So that's one thing, the first thing to realize and think about. Secondly, so back, like, coming to the techniques on how one finds their passion, I don't think there is really a magic formula out there, or even like, meditation. I don't think you can go and meditate and sit in a cave somewhere and find your passion. I think it is a process, it's a journey, and that is the beauty of it. So it's this journey of discovery and learning and everything that will get you to eventually to finding out what your passion is. So the first thing that I'd really say, and what I actually take from this guy Joey Yap's video, he actually issued a video recently on how do you find your passion, and he talks about simply, first of all, you go to doing what you love, because often what you love is what you're good at. And what you're good at is often what you love. And it's a cycle, and what you are good at and what you love probably will you will end up getting quite passionate about it because you enjoy doing it. So it could be anything. It could be shopping, because some people just love shopping. I don't really like shopping, but I really appreciate someone else who loves shopping, because then they can shop for me. It could be sleeping. I love sleeping, right? So someone could be really passionate about sleeping. So, if your passion is sleeping, go and research about sleeping and think about, what you'd really, really love to do, like where you'd really love to sleep, how you really love to sleep, and see if there are any solutions out there at the moment. Is that a problem? Because, business is a lot about solving a problem, and it's about finding out what the problem is out there, right? Second thing is, aside from doing what you love, I take the opposite approach, especially in my painting right now. So you all know I do paintings for children, and currently I'm working really hard on building an adult collection, because one, it's something that I always sort of had a fear about, that I can't do serious painting, and I've always wanted to paint with oil paints. So this was something I wanted to do, but in the process, on choosing the inspirations, I actually consciously choose to face all my fears. I had a fear of painting bodies, I have a fear of painting faces, so that's what I'm working on right now. And then I discover actually I really enjoy it. I actually really enjoy painting faces, well, at least the face I'm working on, because it's a bit like putting on makeup and it's kind of fun. So I'm starting to think, actually maybe I might really enjoy this might be a new thing. But if I hadn't actually confronted my fear, it would always have just stayed in my head as my fear, and I wouldn't have discovered it. So I'd say to everyone, think about what you're really, really afraid of and do it, face it. Because often you will find, once you do that, that fear is really just something that's built in your head, just inside your head, and no one else's. No one else is telling you that you should be afraid of that. It's just you and your head. And it's often our fear that is something, there's something that, how do I say this? There is something that's in our fear that actually is possibly what we really enjoy and what our passion is, because we could possibly be subconsciously really afraid of unlocking that thing, because oh my God, what if I really find what I really like to do? What's going to happen? Does it mean I'm gonna give up my life? Does it mean I have to quit my job and therefore like move to a smaller house because we can't afford a big house anymore, or I have to sell my car? So there are all these questions or fears in our head, and then we tell ourselves, I'm just gonna continue fearing that and not doing it. But actually it could actually be your passion or the secret to doing what you really love. And the third one that I stated is, instead of just sitting back and thinking, what is it? What is it I really want? What if I did this? And what if that happened? Just do it. Seriously, just do it. Just go out there, try it, do it, decide if you like it. If you don't like it, move on. Go do something else. Go try something new. There's so many things out there right now that one could do, from knitting to personal shopping to makeup artists to hair to, oh my God, there's just so much out there. I just discovered this new website that a friend Angela recommended, groupbuy.com, right, Singapore, and it's a website set up by someone who is basically like crowdfunding, who helps people put in their requests to buy something that they really, really want, but they wouldn't be able to buy it themselves at the price they can afford, because they don't have the economies of scales or that demand, the power of demand to demand for a better price. So this guy set up a platform for everyone to go find what, put in a request for what they really want, and then with a number of people, like if you get 50 people saying yes, they really want that, then they can go and negotiate for a better price, and then it's like a win-win solution, right, for everyone. Oh my God, that's so clever, so simple yet so clever. So that's it for me in terms of how do I find my passion.